Hey guys, just wanted to go over what we were doing in class today. So take a look in Google Classroom for your daily agenda. So this is it here. So if you're at home, please make sure you're doing your attendance through the Pinnick campus. We're going to go over the homework that you guys had. We're going to do a very short lesson on slope from a table. And then you're going to be completing that worksheet. After that, you're going to have a review packet to complete, but only the odds. Okay, and also don't forget down here at the bottom of your class agenda are the slope notes from the last class. So if you're stuck at any point, you can also go back and look at these. So taking a look at the homework here, what we have is our rise over run from it's a graph. So it's because it's a graph. So if I start here at this bottom point, I can go up 3 and over 4. Notice how up and to the right is a positive. So this is a positive slope. Um, the opposite is true for number 2 here. If I always start at the bottom point, up 1, left 3. So that's why it's a negative. So remember, if you draw like your little man, he's going to be walking downhill. But for the first one, if I draw my little man, he's going to be walking uphill. Okay, so make sure there that you are counting correctly. The next one, make sure that you are using your formula, y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1, and labeling your points, x1, y1, x2, and y2, and then you're substituting in. Don't forget, for example, like number 6 here, it's 3 minus negative 4, and then 12 minus 2. So be very careful here. Same thing here. This is really a minus a negative, minus a negative. Okay, there's your minus a negative. Here again, minus a negative. So be very careful with those. If things aren't working out with the homework, please don't be afraid to reach out through email. Okay, now coming here to slope from a table. Slope from a table, guys, is just a whole bunch of points. So we could go through and plot our points if we really wanted to, but that's a lot of work. So really all you need to do is pick 2 sets of points. Okay, so if I would pick this one here and say that I want to pick this one here. It doesn't really matter. I can pick any of the points here. Okay, but I'm just going to rewrite them over here. I picked the points negative 11, comma 15, and then I picked the point 3, comma negative 1. And now I just have 2 points and I can label them using the same method that I used before. x1, y1, x2, y2. And I can use my formula. y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. And now I can substitute in. Okay, I have my y2 here is negative 1. I have my y1 is 15. Oops, I wrote an equal sign. Let's start that over. So I got a negative 1 minus a 15 all over my x2, which is 3, minus a negative 11. Okay, so doing my math here, negative 1 minus 15 is negative 16. 3 minus negative 11, this here is really a plus, so that becomes 14. Plugging this in the calculator, negative 16 divided by 14, hit enter, and then hit your math button, enter, enter, and simplifying that, we should get a negative 8 over 7 as our answer. Okay, so let's take a look here at next one. Same thing. Okay, so with this one here, again, we can pick any 2 points. This time I'm going to pick this one here, and I'm going to pick that one there. Again, you can pick any of them. It really doesn't matter. But the big thing is writing your points over on the side again. So negative 2, comma negative 13, and 12, comma, oops, 12, comma negative 13. And now labeling them, x1, y1, x2, and y2, and writing our formula, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, and now I can substitute in. My y2 is negative 13, my y1 there is also negative 13. Notice how I have a minus negative. My x2 is 12, and then minus a negative 2. So there's a whole lot of negatives going around here, so please make sure you're being very careful when you plug this in the calculator. Okay, if I plug this in, this really is a plus. So negative 13 plus 13 gives me 0, and negative 12 minus 2 gives me 14. This is not an answer, okay? Plug that in the calculator, 0 divided by 14, and it's going to give you an answer of 0. That is your slope. All right, so this note sheet, guys, is actually posted for you in Google Classroom. Um, it has slope from a graph, slope from 2 points, and then there's 2 more slope from a table. So I would like you guys to go and work on that worksheet now and fill that out. We'll go over it when we come to class next. All right, and then the other thing I would like you to do is the slope review packet. Please complete the odds only in that packet. Again, there's a mixture of different types of problems. Sometimes you're finding slope from a graph, sometimes you're finding slope from 2 points, and then there's also questions on there about finding slope from a table. Okay, so go through that, guys, get that work done, and I will see you in class. If you have any questions, please reach out through email. I'm happy to help. Thank you. Bye.